Hi, everybody. It's Kris Swiatocho with a hurricane update, and I have made a new friend. This is Connie, and you will not believe she really wanted to help us out here in North Carolina in the hurricane area. Connie, how far did you drive today?
It was about 7.5 hours.
Wow, she wanted to get out and just she just felt restless and but you said that you had ordered something from.
I had ordered a case of canned ground beef, and Amazon, for some reason, could not deliver it. And they issued me a refund when I didn't really request it. So you never got the beef, so plan B was to bring you some supplies in person.
Yes. And so kind of tell people how how did you hear about us and
Well, when the hurricane first hit, we were watching footage, and somehow we were led to Wayne.
Wayne.
And
Deep River.
Deep River Farm.
Yeah.
And so I watched him every time he had an episode. And I just think that, everybody should be helping the victims here in Western North Carolina.
And you said on your drive down, you saw some of the devastation.
I saw a lot of the devastation. One place, you could tell there used to be trees, and there was just nothing but a big mudslide, it looked like. And equipment all over the place. So looks like they're making a little progress.
Yeah, we're definitely making some progress. I don't want you guys to think, oh, well, we shouldn't visit Western North Carolina or Virginia or Tennessee. I'm like, no, we want you to visit. Please come. But definitely it's still a work, and we're still feeding people and helping people and paying some rents. And, there's still some folks needing campers fixed. And but we're hearing some good things too. And so today I was in Swiatocho and getting some supplies, and I decided to take some video footage of Swiatocho, and I showed you where, like, along the river in Swiatocho, I would say 80% of the homes are gone or damaged beyond repair, and there was 2 or 3 that had been rebuilt. And so, yes, we are seeing some things happen that are good, but it's just slow. And so I took the video footage. I'll put it online soon that you guys can kind of see, those that don't live here, live in the Hendersonville area, that can see kind of what we have. And we're still encouraged because people like you and like you that just says, hey, there's a need, and I have nothing to do today. I can drive 7 hours to North Carolina and bring a whole carload of stuff for us and to fill up our hub. And as I shared earlier, we have 3 blessing boxes that we fill up to help locals that need a little extra help. And then we have individual families. And then as a need that we get contacted, that people have specific needs and help. Also, we trade with other hubs. They're all over Western North Carolina. We'll get a phone call and they'll say, hey, I've got, a pallet of rice, and I can't get rid of that much rice. And then we got a pallet of tomato sauce, and hey, the two make, really good. And we'll trade, or we'll let folks have things that we have extras, because we, it's all God's.
Yes.
It's all God's, isn't it?
It is.
So tell me one more thing, Connie, it's just, I've been doing this for so long. I'm in full-time ministry, but I had to shift and start doing hurricane relief. It's not really in my skill set, but I've learned.
Well, you're doing a great job with
Thank you. We've all had to shift and be adjusted and do something. But when you hear people's stories, you talk to people, and some people are doing better. There's still some PTSD. We had an ice storm recently, and there were some people that were afraid again. The power was out. I talked with a family today who still can't get a permit to rebuild. And so they don't know what they're going to do. And so there's still some really precious stories out there. But what does God say to you about helping people?
Well, I was just brought here for some reason. I just needed to come. I wanted to see for myself, and I've watched Wayne at Deep River Farm. I've watched you. I think there's B-Log, and the one they call Big Ivy. And I just think everybody that wants to give to a good cause You guys are doing such good work.
Yep. Thank you.
I just wish everybody could get the bug and
come here.
and come here and see what you're doing, or order something on your Amazon wish list,
or Walmart, or if you like, I don't want to do either one of those. I want to, just have it. Can I mail it to you, Kris? Of course you can. My information is on my website. So I always put it in the chat, and you can mail me something directly, and people do. I have a gentleman from Alabama. He's like, I don't trust them places, and can I just mail you stuff? I'm like, yes, sir, you sure can. And also she gave us some gift cards too, which is always a value and a need to be able to bless a family, to let them either go to dinner with their families or to buy something they might need. And so and then I have a gentleman that sends us stuff that's not on our list. Never is on our list, and I just stopped trying to correct them. I just let it come, because maybe somebody needs that particular item
thing.
But I will tell you that it's ongoing needs, and we try to update our website to where if we have a lot of this item but we don't have a lot of that item, we try to update it every couple weeks just to make sure that we stay current. I took Bibles off because we had a lot of Bibles. Now our Bibles are getting low, so I'll probably add that back on. We have coats now, so I'll probably take that off, but I'll probably add in some other items that we are getting a little low on. Sometimes we're out of a size pamper or adult, depends. And then we also have special need things. So I had a lady today, and I think I shared that with you, that she said she's in stage 4 kidney failure, and she says, do you have any water that has electrolytes in it? And what's crazy? I had one case. Like, what? I've never seen it. I've been in this hub for a year, and I've never seen this water. It's like, God put it there.
Yes.
So
yes.
I didn't even know you could get water with electrolytes. So I took it over to her, and she was so happy. But then she asked for something that I don't have, and she asked for diabetic food. She said, do you have any food that's not carbs and sugar? And that's what we have a lot of. And so I'm like, no, but let me see if I can get a donation, and you can go into the grocery store and get what you need.
Right.
So that type of thing it is what it is, and that's when cash donations really help. I am a nonprofit, as well as a lot of these other organizations that we listed. If you want to help to rebuild Western North Carolina, there's 2 organizations that you guys are familiar with. There's Samaritan's Purse, and you just put in, I want to go to Hendersonville, I want to help rebuild a house, or Western North Carolina, and they are building homes. And so you just have to get, sign up. I've volunteered with Samaritans before as well. Or Baptist on Mission, another great organization that is building, and there's several. And just go to their websites. You can sign up to volunteer if you want to help rebuild a home. Rebuild a business. You can paint. You can carry trash. If you can, hammer a nail. So, and you come for a week, and these organizations will get you a place to stay, and they'll feed you, and then you come and help.
That might be my next trip.
That might be it. That would be wonderful.
I would love to do that.
Yes. And so check those out. If you have more questions, or you're just like needing a little bit more help, and to figure out what you could do or not do or whatever, you can always, volunteer with them, but bring all the supplies to us that you're bringing from wherever. And I shared this earlier, that early on, people literally would collect things from their home and then just bring down a big Ryder truck or U-Haul truck and just unload. We have a pretty good size hub, so we have lots of space for more stuff because it goes fast. And so we lost our main food source, and so we are now relying on you, the public, to donate. And we know God has this, right?
Yes.
He wasn't surprised by the storm. And I always say there's no atheists in a storm. No. So people, it's amazing opportunities to share our faith with people and to pray with them and to love on them and be the hands and feet of Jesus. So thanks, everyone. And thank you, Connie, for driving.
You are so welcome.
And for all this way. And Connie, let me just ask this. What's a little bit about your story? I should have asked that at the beginning. Are you married or single? Or
I'm married.
Married?
Yes.
Okay.
And born and raised in Springfield, Ohio.
Wow. You have children?
Yes. Yes, I do have children. Yes.
And so they know your husband let you drive down here all by yourself.
Well, he's in Florida right now.
Honey, I'm just, I just want to get out of the house. I think I'm going to drive 7 hours to North Carolina. And I think it's wonderful. I drive everywhere, so it's nothing to me. But again, thank you for loving us here in Western North Carolina.
You are very welcome.
Yep. And you know what? We're going to keep doing this until God tells us to stop. Bye, everybody.